Welcome back, YS community, to another mindful moment. My name is Sarah Rodenburgh, and today we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to start with a little education piece, and then we're going to move into our practice. So we're going to be looking at navigating the emotions of a pandemic. So the first thing I'd like to draw your attention to are the stages of grief, which you may be familiar with if you've ever studied psychology, developed by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, and she walks us through those stages of what we experience when we lose a loved one. Interestingly, those same feelings and emotions are reflected in how we're processing what's happening around us with the pandemic. What's interesting to keep in mind is with the pandemic and new developments that arise, we're likely to go through these stages of emotions multiple times as this situation continues to unfold. So, as we look at those stages of a pandemic, and again, how they're reflected back in those stages of grief, I want you to, in our mindfulness activity today, we're going to be thinking about where we're at with those stages of emotions. So please go ahead and get yourself in a comfortable sitting position, or once again, if you're more comfortable, you could lie down for this practice. What I want you to do is place your hands comfortably on your lap, or if you're laying on the floor, you could place them next to you or even crossing over your chest or stomach. If you're sitting, go ahead and roll your shoulders back to open up your lungs. And what I'd like you to do is begin taking natural breaths in and out through your nose, if at all possible. As you continue to focus on your breaths, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. As you continue to breathe naturally, go ahead and bring your attention to the stages of emotion that we just looked at. They're denial, anger and fear, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And what I'd like you to do as you continue to breathe naturally is reflect for a moment which one of these emotions describes your feelings right now. Go ahead and search your awareness for where in your body are you feeling that emotion. And I want you to go ahead and bring your attention to that place. And try and visualize that feeling for yourself. What does it look like as an object or an image? Go ahead and try and explore the details of that emotion as if it were an object. Now, what I'd like you to give yourself permission to do is to separate that object or image from yourself. Put it out there in front of you. Visualize it as if you're seeing it from a distance. What new details do you notice about this feeling, seeing it from this vantage point? After studying it for a moment, recognize that it's separate from yourself and leave it there. As you continue to breathe naturally, bring one hand up, and if you feel comfortable, go ahead and cover your heart with it. And again, as you continue to breathe naturally, I want you to remind yourself of a few things. Go ahead and tell yourself, as you continue to breathe naturally, my feelings matter. I am safe. I am loved. I am valued. And as you bring your attention back to your breath, allow your shoulders to relax and your jaw to unclench. And when you're comfortable, go ahead and open your eyes.